Hi guys, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot, and Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to cover the time frame of February the 23rd through February 29th. We have a leap year, guys. So, we're moving into the third month very soon of 2020. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, we're going to kind of tap into the energies here. I also wanted to make a little announcement that I will be paying it forward to you guys. I really would like to give back to this wonderful community of people. I am going to be giving away a free personal reading. So this time next week, when we post videos for next week, I'll select a winner. And we're going to do that by adding comments. So drop a comment below, and I'll select a name from those comments. All right, let's get started. Take a deep breath in and release all of the negative energies. Another deep breath. And that's going to allow us to bring in all of the positive vibes. All right, so this reading is going to be a general reading for the Leo collective. So where it's such a general read, if you're noticing that things aren't resonating with you, it simply means those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Dates as well are general guidelines here in the reading. It's more or less to allow me to know from week to week where it is that I'm at when I'm posting the videos. So keep that in mind, they're just general guidelines. All right. I think what I'm going to do so these will be the energy oracle cards. This provides us with the overall energies here in the reading. Okay. Spirit, please provide messages for Leo. And this is for the time frame of February the 23rd through February 29th. What messages, Spirit, did you want to come forward for Leo? What messages would you like to have come forward, Spirit? These are going to be your cards. All right, so the overall energy in the reading is boundaries. Look at that, guys. Boundaries. Are you in need of setting some good boundaries regarding who has access to you and what they're allowed to do as far as bringing energy into your life? Yeah, bringing in limiting beliefs. We're going to take a look at these cards and see if we can get some details on that energy. All right. So I don't do reversals unless I'm doing a private reading, just so you guys know. Right, okay. So the first card we have is the Ace of Wands. And here in this reading, guys, very much sensing you have something as far as career boundaries likely that need to be enforced here in your work setting. Next card up is the Temperance card. So as we can see, we have some issues with boundaries at work. So this is also a card that's going to indicate here that you need to have some moderation and self-restraint. Very much what it is indicating here in your reading. So it almost seems as though you really are going to need to get on board during this time frame to allow yourself the ability to kind of merge viewpoints with coworkers. So really overall energy with this here in your reading is make sure that your reactions are appropriate to the situation. So there's definitely some workplace politics going on at this time, I feel. There's also likely some very significant power struggles. You may not be fazed by the power struggles, but they are around you and you are aware of them, and you are actively setting up boundaries as soon as you notice this, so that you don't get wrapped up or involved too deeply in it, which is very, very wise on your part. All right, next card. Next card is the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this card indicates that you are likely either self-employed or you are seriously contemplating in your future becoming self-employed. This overall is the ability to enjoy the finer things in life. Really sensing right now that there is just a really great energy for you, Leo, of just the love of life right now. You're really seeing things more so, the little details are what matters at this time. You may not have been in this energy for some time, so you're gradually coming back into that energy. So also this card is very much indication that you at this time have the freedom to be yourself. Really feeling self-esteem is high. Self-esteem for you is likely the highest that it has been in a while. Also sensing that you definitely have a great deal to be proud of at this time. So whether or not it be a work situation, whether or not it be personal self-development, or it be something as simple as you being a great parent. What it is that resonates with you in your particular situation, you really should acknowledge the greatness in yourself, and that you do truly have a great deal to be proud of. Also sensing here that there is definitely It seems as though things are set up at this time and working out in your life even better than you thought possible for yourself. So enjoy this great energy while it's around. I very much sense that you're open and willing to enjoy this great energy at this time and also to share the wealth with others. Very much loving this for you. It really is such a empowering feeling to be able to set boundaries for yourself, not just in the workplace, but in all relationships. It really it prevents anyone else from coming in and stealing your energies. So so important to protect your energies. Okay, next card is Eight of Pentacles. And in your reading, this can definitely be someone who is mastering skills such as skills development, becoming an expert in their area. Also someone who could be doing some form of an apprenticeship. Overall, I'm getting a really big sense of, especially for those of you who are self-employed, you're very much making money from your passion. And when that happens, it usually means great success. Because you're so passionate about it, you put all of your effort into providing quality work. So definite indication here of excellent craftsmanship and being paid well for high quality work as well. There could be a lot of long-term projects coming your way. I do definitely sense that you have some work coming your way, and it's going to keep you quite busy during this time. For others, it could definitely be something along the lines of if you're in college, it could be something pertaining to you going to seminars at this time. You might be gaining instructions from a mentor. But right now, really, it does indicate pretty heavily here that if you are looking to change careers, Leo, this would be a really good time for you to do it because of where your energies are at. You would be perceived as a really great candidate. Okay, next card you have is the Fool card. Really interesting card to have here. Normally it's new beginnings, but right here in your reading, guys, it's definitely all about you having faith in the future. It's more so about you believing in the universe. This may somewhat be you not knowing what to expect, not necessarily a good or a bad thing, just not knowing what to expect because it is the beginning of a journey. It could also be, in a very positive note, some of you could be having beginner's luck. So I'm very much seeking that it's more or less having faith in your future when this comes up and really being open to new ideas, new adventures, to taking risks. Really, you don't have many limits at this time, which is fantastic because there's so much potential right now for you to grow. Yeah, and that's really, really what I'm getting there from that card. All right, so the last card that came out here in your reading, I think I'm going to do some additional clarifying after this, however. But I do have Two of Cups. So this is any forgiveness or resolution to a problem that needs to be taken care of. So it's an ending of a disagreement. If there is something in the workplace as far as placing these boundaries, that is likely why this is coming about. I am sensing that for some of you, it definitely is a flutter of a heart fluttering emotion. It seems as though you may have been through a period or a time during a relationship where you've had to go through some challenges. And I'm very much sensing for those of you who resonate quite strongly with this, that this card is here to really remind you that this is not the time to give up. It does feel as though there's still love in the hearts of both individuals in union. So if your relationship at this time, Leo, it's feeling strained, continue to work on it at this time and make sure that you're staying in a place of faith. There may have been boundaries or lack of boundaries that have been set in a relationship, and that is where maybe the strain on the relationship has come in. But maybe now that boundaries are being set, it's more or less just each individual partner acknowledging the changes that are going to be taking effect going forward in the relationship. All right, I'm definitely going to get some additional clarifying cards. Not really sure if you guys are seeing the corner of my eye. I see my dog. I have two dogs, so there's always one who's following me around. And one of them is in the corner of my eye. I don't know if he's catching the corner of the video over here or not, but he's also kind of sighing and making a lot of noise. All right, so moving on. We're going to clarify details regarding these boundaries in work and relationship for you, Leo, at this time of February the 23rd through February 29th. This one definitely needs to come out. What additional clarifying details, Spirit, can you provide for Leo at this time? And this one definitely needs to come out as well. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay, first card out. Take a quick peek at these two. There must be a reason I wanted to come out as well. Whew. Okay, so this round we have an Eight of Cups that appeared. So I'm going to, and then Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to definitely say that this is symbolic here of change in the reading. And I think the change is relating to, again, the boundaries. So it's for those of you who are either in a situation in your work environment where you're needing to, maybe for the first time, put up boundaries, and people who you have worked with for some time maybe haven't seen or experienced this side of you. So this could be a change that is taking effect in your workplace for sure regarding boundaries. And as far as relationships go as well, it might be the same situation, right? So you might be in a romantic relationship with someone. You may have been in a relationship for years, years and years, and you are now gradually, not that you're turning into a different person, but we all do grow and develop. And, from time to time, we do go through situations that change us. And some of you may have gone through that recently. Your partner or spouse may have gone through that recently. And the relationship dynamic has just changed. And now you're looking to set boundaries, or they're looking to set boundaries with you, and maybe that hasn't been done so well in the past. So this is very significant and of change, and that change happening as far as setting boundaries in the relationships. All right, next card up is the Knight of Pentacles. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm just going to grab a little bit of water here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Next card is the Knight of Pentacles. So this card is symbolizing loyalty. So there is a lot of loyalty on your part regarding a situation. So the loyalty can certainly pertain to both. Again, it could be loyalty towards your company, your employer. It could be loyalty towards your spouse or your partnership. But you are the one who is being perceived at this time, who is being quite loyal. There's no question of that here. Okay, next card. Next card is the Three of Wands. This is a card that's symbolic here of motivation. So you're very motivated in your relationship to make it a success. So at this time, you're very interested in trying new ways of communication. You might also be looking and searching for new opportunities or ideas regarding activities that can be shared together in a partnership. All right, next card, guys, is the Four of Pentacles. Is it? Yeah, I think I need to start wearing my glasses. This is crazy. I can't read this small print. Okay, so Four of Pentacles. So this is indicating security. So I am very much sensing that there is stability, protection. There's definite definite sense of you have no concerns regarding having the ability to provide for yourself. You have no concerns even for the ability to provide for others. You're very much in a position at this time where you can sit back and appreciate the strong foundation that you've built. So a lot of balance and a lot of order here with this card. And the last card that came out, guys, is the Strength card. So you definitely are in a really wonderful energy. As far as overall in this reading, it's as though you are very much taking care of business. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking responsibility. So this card's really signifying here in this reading truth and integrity. A lot of just overall balance. I don't feel it's normally this has a really big indication of vindication or justice in a reading, but I'm not sensing that so much here in this reading. It's more about just truth, integrity, and it's really a great calming balance energy. So things are looking up for you, Leo. Things are looking pretty good at this time. I feel the energies at this time are only improving for you. So at the end of the day, if you keep that in mind for yourself, you can really have some really great months coming up. Okay, so let's get our inspirational message. Spirit, please provide an inspirational message for Leo. One additional message for Leo. All right, we're going to take the first card out, which is Risk It. Yes. This is definitely a time in your energies where you can definitely risk it. Something might be symbolic as far as the birds here in this picture. If they're resonating with you and you're seeing many synchronicities recently of birds, that might be something that is specifically resonating with you. Could be some type of animal totem synchronicity. It says, great things are born from those brave enough to fly, those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action, and you are ready to make a move. Remember that you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive very valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap. Go for it. Those are their words, not mine. Really loving that this came out. It was another indication here in the reading with the energies. Very much the time if you are looking to take risk. The same as far as you applying for jobs at this time, where your energies are so great that you're going to come off and appear as confident and really just overall knowledgeable. Same thing with the risk it. The energies that you have right now very much indicate if there ever was a time, this is probably the best time. All right, guys, that's the end of your reading for this week. I wanted to remind you to place a comment down below and get your name in for the opportunity for a free personal reading. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I really, truly do appreciate each and every one of you who watch these videos. So I'm so very, very, very grateful. So if you haven't already and you'd like to join me from week to week, please don't forget to click on like and subscribe.